Hello, everyone, and welcome back to No More Heroes 3. We're still getting through our little trial matches because we need to find one more red gem to be able to access the final ranking. So
You said last part was the final episode.
I said final episode,
What are
not
we
final
doing
part.
here?
Man, BrainScratch comms lied to me. I'm shocked. Shocked.
You think someone in BrainScratch would just go on the internet and lie like that?
Or at least get things wrong occasionally.
Occasionally. Listen, if we don't have a Wikipedia article out on standby, we get things wrong all the fucking
We
time.
get things wrong even with the Wikipedia article on standby.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just glancing through shit, all right? Leave me
Listen,
alone.
I'm just trying to get from Walt Disney Studios to Hitler on Wikipedia. You know?
Yeah. Well, then that shouldn't take many clicks.
Yeah, I
then.
know, because they almost certainly reference World War II on the Walt Disney main page. You got to do something obscure, like get from No More Heroes 3 to... Wait, the fuck?
Space Battle.
Did either of you guys play...
We're literally fighting NBC. Get him, Trav.
Did you guys ever play the Pac-Man World, the remake that came out not
Yep.
too long ago?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I've recorded it.
Oh, cool. Game's good. Yeah, this just reminds me of that where you just randomly fight a giant space monster at one point in that game.
I immediately thought of this one dude from Star Fox 64.
The Area 6 boss.
You get the one that like disappears?
Yeah, the Area 6 boss.
Yeah.
Did you play the original Pac-Man World, John? No?
No, never played any of those games.
They're good. They're like...
It was funny because I had Namco on the brain like big time last week, just thinking about the Namco museum collections. Like on the PlayStation 1. I'm not sure if you guys are like had any of those.
Yeah. It was the PS2 version, but my uncle had a copy of that, and I played a lot of the like remastered Pac-Man and Galaga, I think was what I played. And those are really fun for sure. But yeah, I would love to. I would have gotten the Namco Museum they have on Switch, but for Pac-Man Championship Edition, they have the original instead of DX, and DX is just miles better. So it was a little sad, especially because Pac-Man Championship Edition DX is one of my favorite games. So the game just became Zone of the Enders for 2 minutes. Cool.
Yeah.
What was the name of that game that came out on the Switch that had some buzz around it?
Oh, I know the one you're talking about.
Damon Ex Machina.
Damon Ex Machina, right? Whatever happened with that game?
It actually, I remember it released on other platforms.
Right.
I think it did reasonably well.
Yeah, hold on.
Not like amazing, but I think it did well for Grasshopper enough.
Oh, Grasshopper did it?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see here. Developer Marvelous.
Yeah, that's Marvelous Studios.
Yeah.
Who also did No More Heroes.
Yeah, but it wasn't done by Grasshopper. It says developed by Marvelous, published by Nintendo and Xseed.
Yeah, fair enough.
Marvelous has stated that Daemon Ex Machina has done very well on the Nintendo Switch. Okay, sure.
Everything does well on the Nintendo Switch. You're not
That's
special.
Marvelous Studios in relation to No More Heroes provided the engine software, but it was developed by Grasshopper. But there's still a connection though. So
Yeah, it got like kind of medium-ish reviews. I remember trying it.
Yeah, it had a free demo.
yeah, I did too, and I enjoyed it enough. I remember thinking like this game is fucking tanking on the Switch though.
I also remember it was very complex. Like it was a little bit much for me because there was a lot of like individual things going on that I just wasn't like really able to fully grasp. It was also one of the first Switch games though. Like it was this is for hardcore gamers kind of game.
It was if I recall correctly, like folks were comparing it to Armored Core because it was made by the same producer.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a series I never actually played myself
I have
either.
not played
Armored Core.
A lot of the mechy kind of games I have not played.
So many of my friends are excited for the 6th game coming out.
Armored Core. Hold on, I don't even really know what kind of game that is. Oh my god, I just saw a screenshot of the original game. Oh man, we have come a long way. Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon.
Rubicon.
Fires of Rubik's Cube. You got it.
Yeah. I love that Transformers.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. The director of Armored Core 6 is the lead game designer on Sekiro. That's cool.
Well, because Armored Core is from Software.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. Like you hear from Software nowadays, everyone almost exclusively thinks of the Soulsborne games, but it's like no, they did Armored Core too.
Man,
That's why everyone's excited that 6 is happening, because it's like, oh, they found success with, the Dark Souls style, so they'll never do an Armored Core again. It's like, nope, they're making 6.
Yeah, because the last one, 5, was in 2012. That was 9 years ago.
oh,
That was
man.
before Demon Souls, I believe.
I want to say so. Let me check just to be sure.
Man, Dark Souls is the Armored Core of action games.
Absolutely. No, Demon Souls is 2009. So they had Demon Souls and they had Dark Souls under their belt before they made Armored Core 5.
Gotcha.
But I'm willing to bet that didn't really have any influence on production of Armored Core until well after like that game was released.
Well, I would assume they're very different games. So what I would guess is that a different division was working on Armored Core while they were working on Dark Souls, or while they were working on Armored Core, the next part of the team was working on Dark Souls 2. I would also imagine, because a lot of companies need to do that in order to like keep games coming out at a reasonable pace.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, Dark Souls 2 didn't take long to come out after the original as well. Maybe like 2 years or so.
It was 2 years after. No. Dark Souls was 2011. Dark Souls was 2014. So 3 years.
Okay, so that's a decent amount
Give
of
or
time.
take.
Maybe I'm thinking
Fairly
of Dark
reasonable amount of
Souls
time.
2 and 3. That
2 and 3 had 2 years.
that was a much.
Yes.
And then then they did Bloodborne, and then Sekiro, and then Elden Ring. So
Bloodborne is before Dark Souls 3. It's after Dark Souls 2, but it is before
listen,
Dark Souls 3.
I don't know the Dark Souls cinematic universe. Okay.
Okay, well,
Listen,
Armored Core is like the prequel. I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure that
to
if you
Demon
beat
Souls.
Armored Core during the mid-credit scene, John Dark Souls comes out and tells you all about joining the Armored Core initiative.
He joins forces with Frank
Frank
Sekiro.
Sekiro, yeah.
Yeah. And then I just some random sorcerer just pops out from the nether realm and just says, "I am the Elden Ring." This is exactly as I remembered it. I totally play these games. Not for nothing. Like, I do feel like I am terribly behind on that series though, because I did enjoy my time with Dark Souls. I really did, but it was also 50 fucking hours. And it's all. And I want to play what's considered the much better games. Like, I want to play Bloodborne. I want to play Dark Souls 3. I want to play Elden Ring. I do,
Well,
because
Elden Ring's a completely different mythology from what I remember, so you can just like play that one if you just want to play it.
No, I'm not even just talking about continuity. I'm just talking
Better game.
These are considered really good games, and I want to play them. But it's also like I do not have time to invest in all of these action RPGs.
Yo, we were literally just talking about how I'm playing Zelda and I didn't get to finish Advance Wars 2 before I beat Zelda, and so now like, do I like play both at the same time? I hate doing that. I
can't juggle between two, especially large
yeah,
games.
no, like I
can't do
can
that.
sometimes do like a more like actiony or like arcadey style game, as well as a bigger game. Like I can sometimes like be playing like Splatoon and an RPG, just as an example, or like Monkey Ball and an adventure game. But like trying to play like two RPGs or like an open world game and like an action RPG, like I can't. I don't have the the bandwidth to do 2 of those at the same time. Just not possible.
Fucking belly to back suplex. Nah, man, you gotta fucking land those guys in their heads. And they got 2 of them too. They can take it.
Man, No More Heroes is staged. So fake.
Anime for rednecks.
It was funny because like when my mom first described wrestling that I was watching in the 90s as a soap opera for men, it was like I refused to hear that.
Oh, you're one of those kids.
No, she's right.
But it was also no, but I did was like yeah. No, because even then like I knew like it's all scripted, it's staged, it's fine. But it was also like don't compare this to All My Children or One Life to Live.
Rodney has his
The hell
evil
is
twin
that
Rodney in a chokehold. Rodney,
Yeah.
no.
She's right, but she
But it's
shouldn't
like no,
say it.
absolutely right. Yeah, she shouldn't say it, but it's absolutely
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, no, yeah, no, my mom watches General Hospital still, and I make fun of it all the time.
Still, that thing is still on.
Yeah, it's been on. She's been watching it since the show like first came out, if I remember correctly. Man, if you want to like make fun of the One Piece people for how hard it is to watch their show from the beginning, man, you try to catch up on All My Children, or Days of Our Lives.
Just soap operas in general. Yeah, I didn't realize they were still on.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think they'll still be going until the audience for them dies out, which is a little bit morbid to say, but like, I don't know if they're getting any new viewers, really.
No, because it's daytime cable TV. The only ones who are home at this point are stay-at-home moms. So I think
It's not even cable TV because it was all local television. It was ABC, it was NBC, CBS, I think.
Point more is that it's just daytime TV. It's the only one who's still around are stay-at-home moms, and I think they have better things to watch thanks to apps. And
I
stuff.
want the complete series set of The Price is Right.
Bum, 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 bum.
It just takes up the entire. It just takes up the entire wall.
How many discs do you think that would be?
Yeah, I'm trying to. It's got to be several terabytes of data, right? Like even for all the old footage.
How many CDs will it take to fill up a complete series of The Price is Right?
You know what? It might exist. Hold on.
I'm sure someone could figure it out, but you in the comments do the math for us.
Oh, there's a Best of The Price is Right DVD. Okay, hold on. The Price is Right, the complete Bob Barker years, available for pre-order now.
Ooh,
Oh
Bob
my-
Barker saga
oh
is my favorite
my
saga.
Oh my God. Okay.
What's up?
1972 to 2007. All Bob Barker hosted episodes. 6,730 episodes on 900 DVDs. 7 solid months of viewing. 900 DVDs. That's a ludicrous.
Yeah, because there's 51 seasons and there's over 9,000 episodes
Yeah. So
as of this commentary.
yeah. So
Well, that's just for Bob Barker. We're not talking about Drew Carey.
yeah. But 900 DVDs is, I'm pretty sure, like about as tall as a 4 or 5 story building. If you were to stack them all on top of each other. I'm pretty sure.
And they make a game out of it. And you got the yodeling guy climbing it and he falls over.
Because no one ever wins at that game.
No one ever wins in that game, of course.
All right, hold on a moment. Okay, it's 5.3 inches wide. So we get a calculator out here. Man, second grade teacher. Oh, you're never gonna have a calculator all the time.
Shut up, Frank.
So we times that by 900. So that's 4,770 inches. Divide that by 2 is 397 and a half feet. I'm pretty sure a story is 100 feet. Hold on. How?
No, a story is
Story's a floor.
No, the story's a floor. Yeah.
About 14 feet.
So I'd say probably-
is a story.
Okay.
So 28 stories.
Yes, 28-story
So
building.
28 story buildings. Yeah, so that's as tall as some like giant buildings in cities. Yeah. If you were to
Like a standard skyscraper, essentially.
if you were to stack all of the DVDs.
The Bob Barker era Price is Right DVDs on top of
Did
each
you
other.
know that if you drop all 900 Bob Barker DVDs from the top of the Empire State Building and they land on somebody's head, they'll die?
I mean, probably 900 DVDs probably weigh a lot.
Probably.
If you,
Yeah. Some sort of punishment game. Here comes the fucking military chopper, dropping all the seasons of Bob Barker's Price is Right on the unlucky participant.
yeah, hold on. Okay, but I didn't figure out how much. I didn't see how much it was worth. Oh, okay. This was up for pre-order back in 2006. Guess how much that cost?
$1,200. Are we going by Price is Right rules?
Yeah, I was like, oh my god.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I was
think
like,
we have to go by price.
do we have to round it up?
So the suggested
Yeah.
retail price of all 900 DVDs of Bob Barker on The Price is Right. All right. So
I said 1,200.
1,200. John.
I would say 1,200 to
1,201. All right, John, you win. Suggested
Jackass.
suggested retail price is $6,449.99. Without
Absolutely.
tax
What do I win?
in 2006 dollars. So inflation's probably bumped that up. Imagine spending $10,000 on The Price is Right DVDs.
Would you even watch those?
Somebody would. Somebody
No.
would.
You not even watched. You'd have it on as background noise.
Listen, there's somebody out there who would do it. There's somebody out there who has done it.
Yeah. Will Smith's character from I Am Legend.
I've actually never seen that movie. Is that like what he does to pass time? Is watch The Price is Right reruns?
Not so much Price is Right reruns. I'm trying to remember what. No, he watched Shrek so many fucking times that he was able to repeat pretty much every line ad nauseum.
Oh, because
It was all he had.
Yeah, it was like literally all he had, and he had a lot of time to kill.
Oh, like, so this is basically a depressing version of WALL-E with the Hello Dolly. Well, no, WALL-E is already the depressing version of WALL-E, Ted. Shut
I was
up.
gonna say, well, he's very depressing.
Shut up, you idiot. God. Wow. You know what? That's a good movie. I haven't watched WALL-E in at least 10 or 15 years. I should do that again.
I saw it in theaters, and then I saw it in maybe one other time, like on video, and that's it.
Basically
I remember
me, too.
really liking it though.
I should show my nephew that movie. I don't know if he'll watch it because
I don't know. Do you really want to depress yourself?
I mean, you also, my nephew's turning 3 in a couple of months. You know, kids that age, like they need to, they watch just the same movie over and over again. His is Moana. So like watching anything else probably would be like, no, I want to watch this. No, he does also watch Encanto. It's funny. He can get my sister has a Google Home in her house. And we have a Echo, so he'll say, "Okay, Google, play. We don't talk about Bruno," and then he'll get upset that it's not doing anything because it's not Google, it's Alexa. Wait,
the Alexa will get snide about that.
Now my phone is. Oh my god.
Oh, did your phone just accidentally?
Yeah. Oh god.
This is why I don't say Siri like near my phone either.
Okay, so when did we get brought into the Danganronpa universe where everybody's bleeding purple?
When we entered Damon Tower.
I mean, I guess. Sure.
Oh, why did it give us a boss fade out for that? That was interesting.
Well, they automatically put you into the super mode for that, right?
Yes.
Okay. Probably for drama.
And one last hurrah before the final boss. AKA Fu.
Yeah, we know this, Sylvia.
They're doing this hallway shit again.
Man, if we're not putting our Joy-Cons up to our ears to hear Sylvia talk to us, is it really No More Heroes?
No, I thought we were playing Smash Brothers.
Okay, so, you know what? I'm not going to lie. As crappy as those speakers were, and as pointless of an addition that they did for the console on the whole. It was a charming touch for stuff like this, where
I loved when Sylvia called you and you used the Wiimote as a cell phone.
So yeah, it's time last minute shopping.
what does the food do? Is it just like buffs?
Buffs, health, etc. I'm getting the one that's basically a free life.
Oh, okay. Oh, so if you die, you get back up?
Yeah.
Okay, that goes online.
How hard is like this game compared to the first two?
About as hard as the other ones, honestly. It's not the most difficult game in the world.
Yeah, it's like No More Heroes was never really difficult.
Did they have like a hard mode or anything, or no?
Yeah, there's difficulty selection.
Yeah, they did. Like different spices or some other shit.
Mhm.
Yeah. The only time I remember No More Heroes getting hard in any capacity was the end of the second game because nobody fucking liked Jasper.